Well, I hope I've got all the problems sorted out with the sound syncing this time, using different software and a different cam. I'm using my iToy camera at the moment. Talking of which, I know a few months ago or something, probably about a year ago or whatever, bloggers were given by a secret donator, like a charity, and they gave them cameras, equipment, just to continue the stuff they did. I got an anonymous parcel the other day, and this was what was inside. It was a Hasselblad. And let's have a look inside, shall we? Well, just an empty toffee crisp. Hey guys, I'm back. Sorry I haven't vlogged in a while. I've just been really busy with work, and I've been doing my uni work and stuff like that, and it's just got all on top of me, and I haven't had any to do any videos. Plus, on top of that, I became a beta tester for the new World of Warcraft expansion, Cataclysm, so you can probably imagine what I've been doing my time there. Also, I've had company who have outstayed their welcome. For 2 days it was down for Pride, asked to stay on my sofa, and that turned into 3 weeks, so that stressed me out so much that I've had to go on Valium. So that's been my month, really. Okay, yesterday I got invited by Sleazy Michael, who is a really good escort in London and in surrounding areas as well. He is 51, and he gets the name Sleazy Michael for being sleazy there, and he is a very good friend of mine, and he invited me over for a trio, him, another escort and the client, and it was very weird to actually see the 3 different types of sex workers, because he's more sleazy. The other guy, who's Brazilian, was very quiet but still very, hard on the sex, and then there's me, because I go for more boyfriend experience and not, the sleazy slut, which I am in my own time, but work is more different than my own personal life. So I was there chatting and everything, getting to know the client, and just being a right, just saying like jokes and stuff, trying to break the ice, and they just turn around to me and go, "Drake, normally with this client we just talk about sex, and there's you going on everything." And I was like, "Oh, sorry." And it's like, no, it's actually quite different and nice. So, my background just changed on my computer, so I've gone blue. Oh dear. But yeah, it was very strange having them for 3 hours. It just went like that, and I enjoyed myself, and I think the other client did too. And when me and the other escort, Brazilian one, went, Sleazy Michael stayed with him for another 12 hours, so I think he's having a nice nap at the moment. But yeah, so I thought I'd just get that in, because it's my first time in 3 years nearly that I've worked with 2 escorts that I didn't know much about when working together, because it was the first time working together, so that was a very unique experience for me. Also, I've got to tell you this story. I've been wanting to say it in my blog for ages, but I just haven't got round to it. Basically, I got a phone call one day saying, "Hi, it's John here." It didn't sound like that, but "Hi, it's John here. Can I see you at 12 tomorrow?" And I was like, yeah, that's fine, just come over at 12, you know where I live. And there we go. Bearing in mind that I just got a new phone, so all my phone numbers had, disappeared. I logged onto my email saying, "Hi, it's John. Can I see you at 12:30?" And I was like, well, yeah, half an hour difference isn't going to matter, so you come at 12:30. And then I get another text saying, "Hi, it's John. Can I see you at 1:30?" I was like, yeah, sure, go on. come at 1:30 then. So there's me, you know, just waking up at 12 o'clock, thinking I had a lie-in. Doorbell goes. I'm like, oh, he's come at 12 now. So open the door. Yep, it's John. Come upstairs. I came upstairs, and he was a little bit late as well, so it was about 15 past. So by the time we got upstairs and started doing it, the doorbell went. I was like, who the fuck could that be? And of course, it's another John, isn't it? I couldn't do anything because I'm stark bollock naked up there, and so I had to get my flatmate to go downstairs and open up the gate. Now the thing was, this John hadn't seen me before, so when my flatmate Laura opened the gate, he was taken back. And now she's a lesbian, and she kind of looks like me in a weird way because we keep getting mixed up for brother and sister, but we're not. He got quite scared off when she was like, no, Drake's inside, there's a bit of a mix-up. So he comes in, she sits him down, makes him a cup of tea, have a biscuit or a cake or whatever people eat, while I'm upstairs spanking the fuck out of this other guy, and them two are pissing themselves laughing down there. They had to go into the bathroom to like you know, laugh without it being heard in such an open plan place like this. And then just as I'd finished, the other guy showed up early, so she had to go down the stairs again to let him in. So I had two people downstairs waiting to come see me. It was very, very freaky, and as this drawing shows, this was what was going through my mind. Exactly. So it was totally crazy, and it's something that if I was to ever tell the grandkids, it will be that story. Client confidentiality is very dear to me, and I don't name drop or anything, but I am going to describe this client that I just had 30 minutes prior to making this video. Basically, he's a client who has very bad timing, who decides to ring me at stupid o'clock in the morning when I'm all in bed, and not just once, but I'd have about 50 missed calls. But I know it's him because he calls by a block number, but I don't answer block numbers at all, and any escort shouldn't, because you don't know who it is, and you get fucked about 9 times out of 10 by people with block numbers, so it's really not worth it. If they do call a block number, just tell them to call back on a normal phone or a house phone preferably, so you have that kind of safety. But yeah, so it'd ring at stupid o'clock in the morning, about 3 o'clock, asking to come over for about half an hour, and sometimes he'd just arrive without notifying me, so he'd just like ring the intercom at, you know, 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock once, and come up, and once he had the kids in the back of the car, and that put me off quite a lot, and so I was just like, look, you're gonna come in as fast as you can, because no, that's really unfair. But he insists that I wash beforehand, with the lights off as well. So he wants to watch, but with the lights off. Creepy, weird, because I can't even see anything. You know, it's weird. We go upstairs and bathroom. He's a Muslim or Islam, I don't know, but he wears the regalia, and he comes in, covers me up with a sheet, and covers himself up with a sheet, and then does a little bit of touching, just so I can't see him and he can't see me, but it's like weird, and then I just lick his ass, and then he comes, and that lasts about 5 minutes. That's as long as I've ever had with him, but still charging for half an hour, which is £60. But yeah, the funny story with today is he came up and said that I wasn't his scene and stuff, and he said he didn't want to see me again, which is probably why I'm saying this about him now. But do you like my hairdo? You can guess. Yes, as I was licking his ass today, he decided to come all in my hair, so I thought I'd keep it while I'm doing my blog, just to show you the kind of styles I can go for. But yeah, I think I'm coming to the end of this movie now, so I'll chat soon and whatever, and please comment or talk to me or whatever, or catch me on Facebook or Twitter or something like that. So yep, I'll see you later, guys.